typed it, sorry. You see here public read only written here, right?
Yes, sir.
So if this is read only, so if you try to assign any value from outside creating the object, this will not allow, right guys? So this is something uh, once the
Sir,
value, yeah.
the session is not recorded.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Who will notice this one? Vadna?
Nisha, sir.
Nisha. Thank you, Nisha. Actually, I should be thankful to you because this session recording is helpful to all the guys, right? You can watch anytime. So if you see here, if you're trying to reassign the value, if this property is read only, right, you'll not able to reassign from here, but you can assign from inside the class. You see, I can, you see, I have created in this object, I passed one value while creating the object in assigned some value. But same thing, if you're trying to assign something like this, it will not work. Clear guys? Or should I demonstrate? Only thing is that this is what type of this read only. So if you want to see, let me create an example for you. Read only.php, right? So I'm creating one class. What is the class test? Suppose that class test I'm creating. Class test I'm creating. Then I'm creating public read only. And guys, this will not work on my laptop because my problem is that I should have to update. It's 8.0 na. You see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I'm writing parallelly. You write and execute on your system, right? Could you do this one, guys?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
I'm writing parallelly. You also write. I'm writing here string dollar name. I'm taking, right? So now I'm creating a public function construct dollar, then this was taking the properties string dollar prop, just prop typing this one, and here I am assigning something like this dollar this what name equal to what dollar prop. Clear guys? This is done. Now I'm creating an object dollar obj equal to new test. What value I'm giving here while creating this constructor, right? So I can pass something. I'm passing xyz. Now print dollar obj, then what? Name, or you can write echo. Just equal will also work. I prefer echo because it's fast. Now see. Read only. So here issue is that my read only is not reading this one. So are you able to run this one on your computer?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting some output?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm getting it now.
Who got output? Whose name, please?
Chandru.
Chantru, are you able to see the output?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great, great. Now, suppose if you try to do something like this, name equal to j. Can you try if this is working? Are you getting error or is working?
Sir, displaying error.
Sorry?
It's displaying
Error,
error.
sir.
Displaying error na?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Because this is
Read only.
read only. You can only read. What are you trying to do here? Write na? Write the value of name.
Right.
But if you remove this read only, can you check what is happening? Are you able to also getting the error or not?
It's working, sir.
Are you getting error?
No, sir.
No. So you see the importance of read only. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Where is still confusion on this read only? This is the latest feature from 8.1, and if someone is running 8.0 on their laptop, this will not work.
So please again explain the functionality of read only.
Okay, you see this one here. If I run this, what I'm getting? First, I'm getting XYG.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm trying to change name because I have the object. I am assigning one value, and if I try to, now I can change this one. Now it's a J. You see?
Yes, sir.
But if I make it read only, and if you try it on a computer, this change will not allowed. If you're running on PHP 8.2, this change will not allow 8.1 or 8.2 because this variable is read only, and only you can assign value through the functions or constructor. You are not able to assign value directly from here. Got? Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great, great. Now let us see another example. Now there are some class constant also. What is the meaning of constant? You already know. What is the meaning of constant?
Whose value doesn't change.
Whose value do not change, right? So here, like how you can do in the class const then constant name and some value. If you want to use within the class, you should write self like you do static na. Similarly you can write for the constants.
Constant.
Now how you can access the value from class? Directly write the class, you can write the constant, right? Or uh, here you see I've created object, I've called this function, and here it's self.constant then printing, right? So if you see constants dot php, what is the name of the class? Class my class. Okay, class my, you can put any name, I'm just referencing so that I have to not think much, because these examples are therefore helpful in writing. So if I'm creating some const, suppose that interest rate, right? And then I'm giving some value like 100, right? Then I'm creating a function, so function show interest rate, right? Here I'm writing echo. How I can access in the class that constant? Self, then double colon, scope resolution, the operator this is known as, and then what? This constant.
Right. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now one way is this constant are by default public, so I can access like this. I can write my class name without using the object, then this, and then this, right? Just echo constants.php, constants.php. You see, you are able to access. Clear, guys? So constants almost work like a static. I can also access this one through the function. Suppose I am creating an object obj equal to new my class, right? Dollar obj, sorry, obj echo dollar obj, I'm calling show interested. Right, guys? You see, both are printing now. I can also access through the creating the object, and I can also access through the directly, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is constants. Clear now about class constants?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is very important topic, and you should understand what is auto-loading classes. The meaning of auto-loading classes is one way is keep writing the, like your include, right? The include, many times you're writing include, right? But in classes, there is one function, there is special autoload register. How it is helping, like he's saying, many developers are writing object-oriented publication create an open PS file as per the class definition. one of the biggest annoyances is having to write a long list of needed include at the beginning of each script. Like you, right now we have just included one that wheres.php file, right? But if you develop any bigger application, there will be various 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20 files you may have to include. You have to write and include, right? Got my point? If you
Yes, sir.
are building a bigger application and you have to keep including the files, you have to write every time include this PHP, include this PHP, include this PHP. Right, guys? But
Yes, sir.
but here in the PHP, it's provide a special function where you can register your classes, those files, and you can use wherever it's required. So a special autoload register function register any number of autoloads, enabling for class and interfaces to be automatically loaded if they are currently not defined. Right? So what is the meaning? See this example. I know I have to create a object from this class, right? I know I have to create one more object for this class. This class is doing something, this class is doing something. Or these are the two different classes, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm creating
Yes, sir.
object from two these different classes. Na? Names are different.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So definitely this class should be written somewhere in some file.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That class definition should be somewhere, right? So either one thing is that I will include that class file, then I'll create object and create object from this class. Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Another option is, this is, once I will create an object, my PHP look into where this class file is. This will pass to this function and will include. I have to not write include every file. If I'm using that class file, it will automatically include it. Got my point?
Yes,
No?
sir.
Sir.
Let me write something. I'm typing simple class1.php. Then I'm typing, creating another simple class2.php, right? And then creating autoload demo.php, right? Here in the simple class 1, I'm just writing class simple class 1, right? And suppose that I'm just for the namesake I'm just creating something. This is just a blank class. Here I'm creating PHP class simple class2.php. Function. You see what I'm doing? What is the name of this file is? I'm using the same class name. You see? simple class 2,
Yes, sir.
simple class 1. Oh, L is left now. Simple class 1, simple class 2, right guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And here I'm for the just for testing I'm creating suppose that I'm creating public string name, right? Or let it blank, this one, let it string name. Oh, what was the error? I've not put in the dollar, right?
Yes, sir.
Public string dollar name, right? Here public string dollar whatever you want to put here, name 2, right? Now I have created one Autoload demo now. So see here, what was written? SPL Autoload register, right? Here I'm writing SPL underscore Autoload underscore register. SPL, this one, right?
Yes, sir.
This is the function, and within that within that function, one second, this is the bracket, and within that this function is there, and then I'm putting here function underscore class name, function, then dollar class name. This one, na? Have I read correctly? SPL underscore Autoload underscore register, then function, then class name, and one second, this is wrong, little wrong. Here what I'm doing, see the structure of the what is a special Autoload doing. SPL Autoload register, then function, class name, right? Now see this one, include what? This class name, right? Dollar class name, append what? Dot PHP. See clearly what is written there. This is the function, a special Autoload register provided by PHP, in which a class name will be passed, and when this will be called, suppose that I am creating one object for this class, simple class 1, obj1 equal to new simple class 1, right? You see, so when we run, this will pass to here, and this file will be included. Now typing another creating another object from this class. obj2 equal to new simple class 2. You see, for this also I have not written this same special order register is helping to load this file also, and this file also. Guys, understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if you are working in a project and you are working with lots of classes, in one file you have to just write this, and throughout the project you have to just create the object. You have to not worry about this file should be included in this page or not, right?
Yes, sir.
This simple thing will work for you. Only thing is, make sure whatever the class name you have written, the
That
file
would be the
name
file
of,
name.
sorry,
That would be the file name also.
yeah, file name also. Either it will not create, na, it will not
Yes.
identify.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
autoload hyphen demo, I'm just typing autoload hyphen demo. Right now it's not doing anything because I'm not printing anything. So suppose that here name equal to 10, here class 1, here I'm typing class 2. Both have, they can have both same variable. So if I print $obj, you are learning this now, your life is going to be easy when you working with the frameworks. Everywhere this thing is there. You see? Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
If you have understanding of these things, there are lots of framework existing in the market. You can create your own framework, your own architecture, your own framework. Clear, guys? So clear about this special order register? Let me know if anybody any confusion in this autoload. So what can be the practical implementation? Maybe I'm creating user here. I'm creating user class, then here I'm creating transaction or user, here task class I can create, right? Then I have to create a user, sorry, I have to create a file name user.php, right? Another task.php, right? And in that user, I can write class user here public string or public int dollar id dollar name public string dollar department, right? Then I can create some constructor public function construct. I can do something. Then you can write some function public function add users. Then you can write public function update user, right? Right now you can write your code block here, whatever you want to do, right? Code block according to your requirement, right? I'm just creating a template of applications. Code block, you write code, whatever code you want to write inside this one. Update code. So if you're adding user, probably what will supply something like what are the values supply? Int dollar id dollar name string dollar department. If you're adding user, all the information need to be insert now. If you're updating user, what is required? This user is already existing in the database. Only what you're looking for?
Dollar ID.
Int dollar id. If you have to delete, also need id.
Yes, sir.
Update and also probably some information needed now. What the new information is there? You have to supply. Right? Delete user id got, I will look into db and delete. Clear, guys? Similarly, in my task management, I will have class task id, task title. Suppose that start date, end date, right? And you can add task. If you're adding task, you'll call this function, then id, then task title will pass, then you'll pass the start date and also pass the end date. Here update In update, you are already passing all the information again. New information you are passing so that you can update the old information. Deleting by ID. So two classes I have created, and it's in here I am using, and now I can perform any action now. Whatever the thing, whatever the operations is in the user class and task, I can do. I can call the functions and I can do something.
Yes, sir.
And here, this will be my action if I am submitting data from a form. This will be the action, autoload.demo.php. I am writing the autoload, but you may write the register.php, right? Create task.php. So depends upon you. You will create such classes. You can autoload. Now I'm not typing when you include this user class.php or task.php. It's auto including. This is taking care of, right? Now from here, if I want to add a task, what will do? Obj. What can do? Add task. I can call. And what I have to do for the added task?
ID.
Sorry? I have to pass some information here, na?
ID is ID. ID name.
Yes. Sorry, this was the user. Add user. Right? So, this add user, what is the information required? ID, name and department, right?
Name and department.
So, my form was submitted. So, I can get data here and pass to whom? This function.
Yes, sir.
So now you are getting something how we are using the functions, different functions. Now I am not looking what is written here. Now I know that I have to call this function if I have to add a user, and I should only know that what are the parameters I need to pass. In class everything is written. What I need to do, I will read here. I will write here. When I will connect with the database, we'll write here, right? Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Simple.
Yep.
Class is now simple or it's still tough? I hope this should be simple. So we can proceed. Next topic.
Yes.
Okay, great.